Tonight's news focus: DBOS expected to continue receiving incentives fund Sarawak's mega project. Rumah Batu DBAK deserves recognitions as heritage building. KPWKM Ramah Mesra ceremony reflects unity of Sarawakians. Assalamualaikum and good evening. Sarawak's strong commitment to infrastructure developments continues to be reinforced, with the Development Bank of Sarawak (DBOS) expected to receive more incentives to finance strategic mega projects across the region. Sarawak Premier Dato' Petinggi Tan Sri Dr. Abang Abdul Rahman Zohari Tun Dato' Abang Openg said DBOS now plays a vital role as the main catalyst in driving the state's physical development, particularly through the use of its own funds rather than relying heavily on federal resources. He added that Sarawak's bold and self-reliant approach has also received recognitions from the Prime Minister Dato' Sri Anwar Ibrahim.
Dan beliau juga memberitahu bahawa kita memang apabila mempunyai dana, kita beri balik kepada rakyat. Dan apa yang berlaku sekarang, dia kata kerajaan Sarawak telah melaksanakan projek yang baik, betul lah, right track di mana kita menggunakan dana kita membangunkan infrastruktur jalan raya, bekalan air dan elektrik.
He said this when met by the reporters after attending the Hari Raya Aidilfitri open house hosted by Deputy Minister of Rural and Regional Development Datuk Rubiah Wang at Dewan Suara Kota Semarahan on Sunday. In line with this, he announced two upcoming major infrastructure projects, the constructions of the Tanjung Embang Airport and the Kuching Deep Sea Port, which will be located approximately 8 kilometers from the coastline. He explained that both projects are expected to bring significant impact to the developments of Kota Semarahan, Asajaya and the entire coastal region.
Kita tidak bincang secara detail, tetapi saya memberi maklum beliau tentang cadangan membangunkan terminal gas dan juga pelabuhan dalam di Kuching serta pembangunan lapangan terbang yang baru. Tetapi kita ada model kita sendirilah. Kalau kerajaan persekutuan hendak membantu kita, kita terimalah dengan hati terbuka. Tetapi perancangan kita adalah dengan apa yang ada pada kita.
He stressed that Sarawak already has its own development roadmap and financial model in place to proceed with such large-scale initiatives without depending too heavily on the federal government. The Sarawak government fully supports the initiatives of the Management Committee of the Waris Lapan Batu Representatives JKWW8 in conserving and restoring the glory of the Rumah Batu RB of Dato' Bandar Abang Muhammad Kasim, Dato' Bandar Abang Bol Hassan, DBAK, which is rich in historical and cultural value. Sarawak Premier Dato' Petinggi Tan Sri Dr. Abang Abdul Rahman Zohari Tun Dato' Abang Openg said the RB located at Jalan Ajibah Abol deserves to be recognized as a heritage building to ensure that it continues to be preserved and can be passed down to future generations. According to him, the Sarawak government is ready to provide technical and financial support to realize these aspirations in line with the ongoing commitment to preserving the cultural heritage and history of this region based on Islamic law and valid laws.
Dan Rumah Batu tu ada sejarahnya. Wasit tahu, Dun ada bersidang di Malaysia. Ada sekali Dewan Undangan Negeri, Kuasa Negeri nama Kuasa Negeri, bersidang di Rumah Batu. Maknanya ada sejarah dan dia menjadi justification lah untuk rumah yang menjadi rumah heritage. Ya dapat kita aturkan menjadi satu bangunan yang mempunyai nilai.
He said this when officiating the Ramah Tamah Hari Raya organised by JKWW8, which took place at Hikmah Exchange here on Saturday. Also present were Deputy Minister in the Sarawak Premier's Department Project Coordinator for Regional Development Agencies, Kuching North City Hall and Islamic Affairs Dato' Dr. Abdul Rahman Junaidi, Deputy Minister of Energy and Environmental Sustainability Dato' Dr. Hazlan Abang Hipni and other dignitaries. In addition, he also praised the commitment and unity of the 8 DBAK heirs in the efforts to redevelop RB, as well as acknowledging their professional backgrounds who are able to plan and conservation process systematically.
Dan seterusnya kalau nak membangunkan rumah batu, saya serah kepada kita lah. Dan apa yang saya dapat bantu, saya akan bantu untuk kita restore back the greatness of the building.
As a sign of support, the 8 heirs have received allocations from the Ramah Batu Fund, which will be used to plan and implement conservation works and activities related to the historical and cultural heritage of the residents. RB is the first and largest Malay house built in 1863 using bricks and concrete, unlike the traditional wooden houses at that time. An atmosphere of harmony filled the Ramah Mesra ceremony organized by the Ministry of Women, Family and Community Development's KPWKM, which was held at Wisma Sabati, Surabaya Indah here on Saturday. The inaugural event successfully attracted the attendance of more than 5,000 guests from various races, including Chinese, Iban, Bidayu, and Orang Ulu, providing that cultural diversity is not an obstacle to harmony, but rather a major strength in building unity. Sarawak Governor Tun Pin Sri Dr. Wan Junaidi Tuanku Jaafar was also present to further brighten the event, thus symbolizing his strong support for the initiative to strengthen the unity of the people. Minister of Women, Family and Community Development Datuk Sri Nancy Shukri, in her speech emphasizes the importance of family spirit and social well-being in strengthening the structure of society, especially in the context of a multi-racial and multi-religious country. In this regard, she stressed that such events should be expanded and continued as a platform to bridge the gap between the people and foster positive values in society. While enjoying the food provided, guests were also treated to dance performances and Aidilfitri songs. The Ministry of Women, Family and Community Development KPWKM is formulating plans to enhance advocacy and family programs in rural areas. Its Minister Datuk Sri Nancy Shukri said that rural areas are still far behind, especially in terms of information, initiatives and services provided by the government.
Selain daripada advokasi, selain daripada program-program parenting, kita nak kita nak lebih banyakkan lagi, terutama sekali di kawasan luar bandar juga. Kerana saya rasa kawasan luar bandar ini banyak ketinggalan. Kalau di bandar ini banyak program dilakukan dan mereka boleh memilih mana yang mereka nak pergi. Tetapi di luar bandar itu memerlukan kita punya suntikan yang lebih untuk membantu terutama sekali ibu bapa supaya kita dapat berfungsi dengan mereka bagaimana cara untuk menangani masalah terkini dan apakah yang ada dalam perkhidmatan yang kita boleh beri kepada mereka.
She said this when met by the media during the KPWKM Ramah Mesra ceremony at Wisma Sabati here on Saturday. The ceremony was also graced by the presence of the top leaders from the country and Sarawak, including the Sarawak Governor Tun Pin Sri Dr. Wan Junaidi Tuanku Jaafar, Prime Minister Datuk Sri Anwar Ibrahim, and Sarawak Premier Datuk Patinggi Tan Sri Dr. Abang Abdul Rahman Zohari Tun Datuk Abang Openg. Datuk Sri Nancy, who is also the Member of Parliament for Santubong, explained that the organizations of this program will also involve several ministries and related agencies so that its purpose can be fully conveyed to the rural community.
Kita bukan sahaja melibatkan pegawai kita, tapi kita akan melibatkan kementerian-kementerian yang berkaitan. Cakap pasal AI, siapa yang terlibat? Jadi pasal social media, siapa yang terlibat? Jadi kami tadi secara spontan lah berbincang dan lepas itu akan diikuti selepas ini. Follow up lah.
Touching on the event, she explained that more than 5,000 visitors from the target group attended to enliven the open house. The Persatuan Anak Jati Lawas Dimiri (PAJLDM) once again proved its role as the main liaison for the outside community through the organising of the 2025 Ramah Tamah Aidilfitri theme Siok Raya Jati Lawas, held in full swing at a leading hotel here recently. The event, which brought together more than 400 guests, became an important platform in strengthening unity, instilling a spirit of togetherness and strengthening the identity of the native Lawas community who are now residing in Miri. Speaking at the ceremony, Sarawak Deputy Premier Dato' Amar Awang Tengah Ali Hassan praised the strength of the PAJLDM, organizations in uniting the community and forming an inclusive social ecosystem. According to him, communities like PAJLDM can be important contributors to the development of Sarawak in line with the government's aspirations towards 2030.
Dan inilah simbol perpaduan. Di Sarawak ini perayaan-perayaan yang kita rayakan. Bukan saja hari raya tahun baru Cina, baru saja mendatang kita merayakan tahun baru Cina kan. Dan dalam lagi gawai raya Christmas, ianya adalah perayaan yang melibatkan semua kaum, tidak kira kepercayaan agama, latar belakang, budaya berbeda-beda. Jadi perayaan ini adalah simbol perpaduan di kalangan masyarakat. Simbol semangat yang kita nak pertingkatkan, semangat orang menghormati antara satu dan yang lain, bertoleransi, hidup dalam keadaan harmoni. Itulah kita di Sarawak ini.
Earlier, PAJLDM Chairman Dr. Narawi Abu Bakar in speech said that PAJLDM is not just a platform for welfare, but an important channel for building social networks and uniting the diaspora community to remain relevant to the developments of this region. The ceremony also saw the presentation of certificates of appreciation to institutions and individuals who have contributed greatly to the community. Among the recipients were the Al-Firdaus Taman Tunku Mosque, the Miri Division, Sarawak Baitul Mal, the Lopeng Fire and Rescue Station, and former chairman of PAJLDM, Basar Nasib. The ceremony concluded with a cultural performance and a Aidilfitri feast and a photo session as a memento. And that's the English edition with me, Saiful Bahri Muhammad. More news can be found in our official portal UKAS, sarawak.gov.my, and social media platforms including Facebook and YouTube. We end the UKAS Bulletin with the highlights from the Hari Raya Aidilfitri Open House hosted by Deputy Minister of Rural and Regional Development, Datuk Rubiah Wang, held at Dewan Suara Kota Semarahan on Sunday. #Saluran Informasi Rakyat. Have a good night.